chopped, unattractive, undesirable, something that no person would ever want to be perceived as. We all seen how ugly niggas get done in the worst way, both on the internet and in real life. Like it was one dude at my school who was getting bullied every day. I had to show love, dap him up, talk to him, stand, make sure he was good. Come to find out, I'm dapping a nigga who was caught watching porn in the locker room. And that shit was broad daylight too. You walk in and his freaky ass just there spanking shit. People was talking so crazy about him, he had to leave the school in the middle of the year. But I almost don't feel bad because I had to link hands with an indecent, exposing, locker room jerking nigga. And I say all that to say that there is a curse that had been placed on unattractive, or in other words, chopped individuals. And one of the ways that this is evident is through perceived morality. People are just more likely to see an ugly person as inherently immoral or creepy. There's just less grace given, kind of like being black. Whether you're crazy or not, people are always going to assume that you throw. Checking if your chain fake, even though there's no way that it is. And to all my ugly niggas, I'm not gonna lie, it might not be looking too good for y'all. Because it does seem to be a correlation with increasingly ugly equaling increasingly shout out. Every time you see a predator or someone who got outed for doing some heinous shit, it's always the most hideous, goblin, Neanderthal looking nigga you ever seen in your life. And I think the lack of attractiveness often serves as a reinforcement or affirmation as to said person being a bad guy. Like, yes, this is a bitch ass nigga. Look at him. But on a realer note, the reason why people are perceived this way is because, like I said earlier, attractive people are just less likely to be seen as bad people. But I also think the correlation might be a product of the maltreatment of the less desirable in society. Because when you think about it, these people have seen the worst out of people on a consistent basis. And don't even get me started on how ugly people get done in relationships.
And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Initial attraction, just genetics wouldn't mesh should a child happen, you know.
Okay.
He's not tall enough. Yeah.
Nuke the whole generation. If it were up to me, I would drop an atomic bomb on the whole generation.
I seen this tweet talking about ugly dudes and beautiful women, and it made me realize ugly niggas and ladies too are for real seen as worthless, a lower form of life, lowly scum to a lot of people. And no, this is not no invite for y'all incels to validate y'all's defeated way of thinking. Because I do think that a lot of things can be fixed by just investing into and taking care of yourself. But rather, I just want to point out how we gotta stop attributing so much value into a person's look. Because while looks are important, like I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all and say that I don't want a beautiful woman. It is not indicative of character or who a person is. And the lens that unattractive people are put under often forces them to do more than the average person in order to be treated better. Like growing up, if you was ugly or fat or even just had any physical imperfections, you had to do something to make up for it. And if you didn't, you was just a nobody. And I think these standards are what created niggas like Cuffham and Dabo. These dudes had it so bad that they created an entire online identity revolving around being chopped. Like, what could possess this nigga to say this? And I don't want to take away from anything that these dudes have built, because you do have to be at least somewhat entertaining in order to keep a fan base and remain relevant. But that doesn't change the fact that being chopped cheese will forever be a part of their brain. Like a dark shadow, a ghost that haunts them, whispering in their ear day and night. Overall, if you can help it, just don't be an ugly nigga. Because the unfair expectations and prejudice that come with it are just not worth it. If you're crazy, that's expected. If you're regular,
you're not regular because you're chopped.
And if you want love,
genetics wouldn't mesh.
And that, y'all, is the inescapable curse of being chopped. Hey, first video. If you made it to the end, dab me up, my nigga. I know it's a short one, but it's my first video, so chill. Hey, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Give me some feedback, anything. It would be greatly appreciated. And I got a reaction channel called Zen Reacts. Put it up somewhere. We're about to be posting daily on there, so pull up. And yeah, like this video, but sub up. And we gone.